Here's what I read and did not read in September. First up, I completed The Space Between Worlds by Micaiah Johnson. I enjoyed this a lot. This was a good time. It was like a cross between Mad Max and Minority Report. It was also queer. It was a fantastic science fiction story about this black queer woman going to different worlds, solving a mystery that she kind of stumbles upon in her life. Next, I read Infinitum by Tim Fielder. It is an Afrofuturist tale. This was a fantastic read. I loved this a lot. This was an experience. This was immersive for me. I feel like it's up there with like Octavia E. Butler, with like Nalo Hopkinson, Nikki Drayden, anybody that's a massive like Afrofuturist icon. This book is up there with them. From what I learned from this book, Tim Fielder is, I believe, the godfather of Afrofuturism. He's like a very prominent figure in Afrofuturism. I am still learning more about Afrofuturism, and this definitely feels like it gave me a lot of Afrofuturism all at once. You know, just so many aspects of it touched on, and it really kind of like fed into me a lot of Afrofuturism. And one of the things I loved about this book is seeing black people in the future, which is something that has been a big complaint or conversation when it comes to science fiction and fantasy and how we're depicted in media or not being depicted in media. Most of the time, most of a lot of the group settings in the future, it's like I'm seeing black people upon black people upon black people, different kinds of black people, and nary a white face. Nary a white face. Yeah, I love this book for that. Next up, I read Afra by Lailah DeLuca. This was such a beautiful story. It felt like a heartwarming short film, like a heartwarming adventure short film. One of the lead characters in the story, she travels to different planets and different worlds and inhabits other people's bodies and has like experiences life through their bodies. And in one of those lives and in one of those bodies, she kind of gets somebody hurt, so she's like trying to get back to that person. It's very black, but it's also very diverse. And I loved the imagery, the artwork of it. I'm hoping that there are more issues of or more volumes of this story. Next up, I still have to read Skyward by Joe Henderson. I thought this was written by somebody black, but it wasn't written by somebody black. I mean, there's a black girl, but she's mixed race, but it's a story written by somebody white. And that's not a problem, but it does not count for my Black Future Month reading. I'm definitely still going to read this. I started reading it a little bit, and it seems super interesting. The concept, like, there's like this anti-gravity world that the characters are living in. I don't think my girl on the cover is a superhero, but we will see where it goes, honey. We will see. I also started a little bit of Farsector by N.K. Jemisin. It looks beautiful. It looks very Blade Runner. It looks very cyberpunk. And I'm excited about that. And then it's also a, what is it, a Green Lantern story. So it'll be interesting to read, you know, about this black woman who's a Green Lantern, who also is styled very similarly to Janell Monae. I don't know much about the synopsis because I ain't really read the synopsis like that. All I know is this looks good, and N.K. Jemisin wrote this. And I also read the introduction by Gerard Way, who I believe is from My Chemical Romance. And I figure I don't know, I gotta look it up to make sure that Gerard Way is the Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance that I'm thinking of. Because I do know that he wrote, or he was like a part of the creation of the Umbrella Academy comics. Gerard Way is a part of this, but I don't know if it's the Gerard Way from the My Chemical Romance that is a part of this, and was like, he personally called for N.K. Jemisin. Did he personally call for N.K. Jemisin? I think that's what he said in the introduction. Like, he personally called for N.K. Jemisin to write this. So I'm just like, okay, Gerard Way, look at you knowing the girls. And I still have to read Excellence by Brandon Thomas, Khary Randolph, and Emilio Lopez. I'm excited about this. I ain't gonna lie, I'm saving this for last. I'm super excited about this one. I am looking forward to this so bad. This is like, ooh, baby, this is my baby. This is my baby right here. Because this is my, ugh. I want to read this so bad. And I know somebody's gonna be like, oh, you should read it right now. You should read it right away. I'm like, no. let me get through all the other stuff. All the other stuff is good, but I'm way more excited about this. Because my excitement level is lower for these, and this is higher, I would prefer to like, let's get this out the way first, and then let's dig into the excitement level over here. You know what I'm saying?